Hello, my name is Nikita Edward Kucherenko, and I'm from Toronto, Ontario. My first classical monologue is from King Henry VI, Part 1 by William Shakespeare, and I'll be playing the role of King Henry VI. Come hither, you that would be combatants. Henceforth I charge you, as you love our favour, quite to forget this quarrel and the cause. And you, my lords, remember where we are, in France, amongst a fickle, wavering nation. If they perceive dissension in our looks, and that within ourselves we disagree, how will their grudging stomachs be provoked to wilful disobedience, and rebel? Beside, what infamy will arise when foreign princes shall be certified that for a toy, a thing of no regard, King Henry's peers and chief nobility destroyed themselves and lost the realm of France? Oh, think upon the conquest of my father, my tender years, and let us not forgo that for a trifle that was bought with blood. Let me be umpire in this doubtful strife. I see no reason, if I wear this rose, that anyone should therefore be suspicious I'm more inclined to Somerset than York. Both are my kinsmen, and I love them both. As well they may upbraid me with my crown, because forsooth the King of Scots is crowned. But your discretions may better persuade that I am able to instruct or teach. And therefore, as we hither came in peace, so let us still continue in peace and love. Cousin of York, we institute your grace to be our regent in these parts of France. And, good my lord of Somerset, unite your troops of horsemen with his bands of foot, and like true subjects, sons of your progenitors, go cheerfully together and digest your angry choler against your enemies. Ourself, my Lord Protector and the rest, after some respite, will return to Calais, from thence to England, where I hope ere long to be presented, by your victories, with Charles, Alençon, and that traitorous rout. My second contemporary monologue is from Ivanov by Anton Chekhov, and I'll be playing the role of Borkin. Wait! Isn't this Sasha's birthday? So it is. The idea of my forgetting it! What a memory I have! I shall go with you. I shall go. Nicholas, old man, you are the joy of my life. If you're not always so nervous and cross and gloomy, you and I could do great things together. I would do anything for you. Shall I marry Marta Babakina and give you half her fortune? That is, not half either, but all. Take it all. No, seriously, shan't I marry Martha and have the money with you? But no. Why should I propose it? How can you understand? You say to me, stop talking nonsense. You are a good man and a clever one, but you haven't any red blood in your veins, or any enthusiasm. Why, if you wanted to, you and I could cut a dash together that would shame the devil himself. If you were a normal man instead of a morbid hypochondriac, you'd have 1 million in a year. For instance, if I had 2,300 rubles now, I could make 20,000 in 2 weeks. You don't believe me? You think it is all nonsense? No, it isn't nonsense. Give me 2,300 rubles and let me try. Avsyanov is selling a strip of land across the river for that price. If we buy this, both banks will be ours, and we shall have the right to build a dam across the river. Isn't that so? We can say that we intend to build a mill. And when the people on the river below us hear that we mean to dam the river, they will, of course, object violently, and we shall say, if you don't want a dam here, you will have to pay to get us away. Do you see the result? And finally, my presentation. My presentation is a letter from the perspective of the main character of the Book of Mormon. Dear Heavenly Father, I am writing this letter as a sort of update for you on the recent spiritual journey I had with my dear brothers and sisters of the LDS Church as we work to convert the citizens of Uganda to Mormonism. I carry with me both wonderful news and news that may confuse and discomfort you. But I ask you to hear me out and at least attempt to understand where I am coming from once you have finished reading all of the details. Uganda has introduced me to some horrific sights. I have witnessed men being savagely murdered by tyrants, people slowly dying left and right from AIDS, and I've also heard of the ludicrous notion shared by quite a few of the people there that pedophilia is the only known cure to the disease. What's more is that these people used to come together at times and sing a chant where they would curse your name for supposedly dealing out so much misfortune to their country. They told me that by doing that, they were able to make themselves feel as though they could recover and move on from their problems. Being the faithful Mormon I am, I was appalled by their insults and distrust towards you. I set to work right away to teach these poor souls about the history behind the Book of Mormon and the ideals it sets out for human beings everywhere. But still, they shun me and my words, claiming that Joseph Smith and all of the other figures we Mormons grew up learning about never had to face the same disasters as them, and that they were at a point where religion would be of no use to them. It was hard for me to fathom my failure in enticing the Ugandans to our cause. I fell into a deep depression and abandoned my mission partner, Elder Cunningham, while trying to make my way to the place I wanted to go to all along, Orlando. And that was when I remembered something awful. There were times when I misbehaved as a child and then would be punished by nightmares, telling me my soul was doomed and that I was going to hell. All of those memories hit me at the same time, and something beautiful possessed me to stay in Uganda and keep the mission going with Elder Cunningham. It was the best decision I ever made in my life. I saw how Elder Cunningham managed to get so many Ugandans interested by changing up the stories of the Book of Mormon. Instead of asking people to believe that our history actually happened, he added fake characters and symbols to instill good moral lessons in the people, and made them see the book as a manual on how to live life. I guess what I'm trying to say is that I'm no longer going to be a Mormon who simply preaches to people about how great our book is on their porches. What I want is to just apply the advice I've learned from it into helping those I love in their times of need. I know this isn't what we usually do, but it's how I see myself going forward with my life. Don't think I've stopped believing in you. I just don't need you in every moment of my life, that's all. I hope you can accept this and keep loving me the same way I love you. Your friend and follower, Elder Price. Thank you. Goodbye.